Welcome everybody to the Comic Airwaves channel. This is Comic Airwaves Live, episode 3. How are we all doing? If you haven't seen already, in the corners of our screens, my name's Scott.
My name's Phil.
Oh, we've done it on time.
Yeah.
He's Phil.
Yeah, I'm Phil. Hi.
Hi, Phil.
That sounds like something else, Liam. That doesn't sound like a round of applause.
We got the little tiny solo clap.
Someone's here for you, Phil.
Wait. And then down here we got...
I'm Martin. Hey, everybody.
Hey. Over there. Down there. It's producer Welsh Liam.
It's only me.
Well, claps everywhere. I love it. So, hello everyone. Welcome to the show. Am I sounding a bit too loud? I feel like...
No, you're good.
That's fine. If I'm not, let me know. Yes, sorry in advance. Well, yeah, the fact that we didn't do a show last month. It's been an incredibly busy month for me, and then the weekends that I was available, no one else was, and it was hard to get everyone in. So I went on 2 stag do's. One was for Amy's sister's fiance. The other one was my own stag do. And then that's the t-shirt we wore. We'll talk more about that later. The weekend before that, I was dog sitting, and then the other 2 weekends that were, because it was a 5-week month, we couldn't get together. So we decided to sort it out on the first weekend of June, and here we are. And hopefully we can carry on every month now from now on. Fingers crossed.
Right.
Actually, not August, because that's when I get married and I go on a 2-week honeymoon. So
What? You can't do it from your hotel?
no.
On your honeymoon.
Yeah. Sorry.
Where's
boys.
the
Well,
dedication?
Are you committed?
Come
Or are
on
you
now.
not committed?
Yeah, we want commitment, Scott.
Maybe I should start my marriage with commitment to that. Just I'll start.
That's the wedding day.
It's a good idea, I think. Yeah.
Okay, and yeah, I mean, yeah. So apart from that, we will be every month. Of course we will. Just want to let you all know, Comic Airwaves, we are affiliated with Sci-Fi. So if you'd like a 5% code, please type in the word Airwaves. You get 5% off, and we get a little bit of money back from that, and we use that money then to help support the channel, creating features, animations, and sound bites, and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, I'll keep that up for the rest of the show, and you can just use that. Now, let's go ahead and say hi to everyone. So we got Fuzzy in. We are back, baby. Been looking forward to this. Hope everyone is good. I read that bit earlier, and I was like, right, is he genuinely going, oh, I hope you're feeling okay, or is he like, oh, I hope everyone's good on the show?
Well,
Don't know.
I've already let him down if that's the case.
I think you're reading too much into it, but now I'm starting to read too much into it.
Yeah.
So.
Yep. We got Val. She's here. Hey, Val. Thanks for joining. Goz is here. Thanks, buddy. Hey, gang. Wayne's here. Hi, Wayne. How you doing? The Comic Collector's here. Hey, thank you for joining. What's up? Kev's here. Let's effing go. And Fuzzy has then asked, has Auntie Phil been on the Botox? She looks younger. Ooh.
I have changed my my daily routine, if that helps.
Nice.
And I exfoliate and moisturize on the same night.
Save it for Ask Auntie Phil, mate. Save it.
Oh yeah.
God, oof. That's gold. That's Auntie Phil gold. And MJ's here as well. Hey, thanks for joining, bud, and lovely to see you. Hope you're doing all right. Okay. How's everyone's month been in general? Been all right?
Very good. Yeah.
Yeah, not bad. Busy.
Busy.
Yeah. How much reading, Phil? You still on your book ban?
I'm on my book buying ban, apart from when I bought one yesterday.
So you started it again?
Yeah, it feels like I'm on a book reading ban at the minute.
Yeah.
But
We'll get that.
we'll conquer that one day.
Yeah, of course. Something really weird happened this morning. I looked out my front window. I've got a bunch of wildflowers, because I like the fact that I can attract bees to the house and stuff like that. So I've got loads of wildflowers. So my garden, from an outside perspective, looks a bit unkept, unruly, a bit messy in it. I looked at my window this morning. someone's cut 2/3 of it. Someone has randomly, literally to the ground. It was probably about 3-4 foot high, right? To the ground, cut it away, and they've left their garden waste bag. It's a premium one. It's not one of these council see-through ones. It's an actual proper premium, and they've cut the remaining flowers to the height of my garden wall.
Wow. So either you have an unhappy neighbor, or
Yeah.
your garden is going to be in one of those TikTok videos.
Yeah, either someone drives past my house or lives past it going, "Oh, I'm sick of seeing that garden," and decided to do something about it and left their stuff there. Or yeah, I'm going to be on a random TikTok video soon.
Like they think
They even
like you're not capable of doing it yourself, so they think they're helping.
Yeah,
Maybe that's
they
what it is.
even de-weeded some of the weeds from the path to my front door as well, to the patio.
It'd be funny
If
if
it might-
your neighbor
Oh.
pays someone to do this and they got like the wrong house and like
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking as well. Like, what if that happened? But yeah, like I'm not mad. I'm not gutted about it. I'm just a bit like, huh? Like, why has this happened? I'm just surprised. Like, great, thanks for cutting the garden. Happy days. I'm pleased with that. But why? That's my
Would
only
it make you feel better that you're not the only one? It's happened to me too.
Yes, mate.
When I first moved in this house,
Mhm.
my little girl was born,
Mhm.
and we didn't tend to the garden out the front. So my neighbour, who's like in his late 80s, decided to come across and just randomly cut my grass. And my wife said, "Well, you're going to go out and tell him to stop." I said, "Well, I will." I said, "But let him finish first."
Yeah. Don't do
You know?
that again. Thanks, but don't do it again, mate.
You know, but
That's so
he
good.
comes
This
around.
young couple just letting an 80-year-old man
I
do
just
their
let him get on with
garden.
it.
That's so
But he
good.
comes round, bless him, and reminds me if my grass is too. It's like neighbourhood watch. If it's too long, he'll come round
Just
up
for
on the
your
door
house.
and
Yep.
just to tell me.
Yep.
So you're not the only one, but mine's
No.
more obvious, less discreet. Yours come in
Good.
like Batman in the night and took it away.
Just grassy Batman. Oh, jeez. Yeah, it was really good.
Grassy Batman.
Grassy Batman. Also, before we go on with what we've got coming up for the rest of the show, I want to remind you all that someone will be winning all of these volumes today. All 10 volumes of the new 52 Batman. How many entries do we have? 15, 16? Something like that?
have we?
Oh no.
Phil's in
Bill
charge of that.
promised
Cool,
us
cool,
that
cool, cool.
everything was okay.
I got 13, but I'm quite strict with the rules.
Oh,
And
okay.
If you
Fine,
didn't
sure.
share it on your story, you didn't get included.
13 it is.
Oh.
13 it is. Yeah, a lot of people, girls are saying, can't moan about the free gardening, not in this economy. Definitely not, mate. I'm just surprised. That's all. Definitely a rogue green-fingered Karen. That would be amazing. Just some pissed off woman come into my house when either I'm at work or, even better, in the middle of the night, cutting my garden. And then MJ wish someone would tend to his garden. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let's tell you what's coming up for the rest of the show. Liam, cue the music.
Cue the music.
Let's go. Okay, coming up for the rest of the show, we've got next up coming up is Ask Auntie Phil. Then we're going to play a game we'd like to revive, Ready Steady Book. Then we're going to be going on and talking about our book of the month. And then we're going to be doing our cover lover. We'll tell you the theme in a little bit. Coming up after that, we've got a brand new feature called You Slab. Then we've got news and weather, can't wait for that. And then Ready Steady Book, the results. And then a game we all like playing, Fill in the Blanks. And that's what we got coming up for the rest of the show. Should be a good one. I am looking forward to a lot of this. Ready Steady Book will be fun. We will be playing with Kevin Wells, our old residential artist and a good friend of ours. He will be playing against me. That'll be a good little fun. Me against the actual comic book writer and artist. We can already deduce that he'll win that, but it'll be a bit of fun. Our cover lover theme for this month was chosen in the vote. The theme was chosen by Goz, and everyone voted for his theme, and the theme was covers from May. last month. So we've gone and looked at all the books that came out last month, and we've picked some favorites. So we'll be doing that as well later on. But what we want now, though, is for you guys to rack your brains and think really, really hard about questions that you would like Auntie Phil to ask you. So before that, while you guys think away, what's been going on? Anything else going on in your lives? Anything you want to bring up? No?
No.
I went on a
So-
7-mile walk today.
All right, show off.
Yeah. And
how your feet, how your your toes, your heels, are they okay?
my toes are fine. They're okay.
How many steps is 7
Um,
miles?
It was 11 kilometers. I did 16,000 steps.
Oh, it's not too bad.
16,000
It's
steps.
all right.
I do that.
Yeah,
I do that at work every
Yeah.
day.
fine. Well done. Well done. Weird flex.
I go nowhere near that at work.
What was interesting though, so I went with Amy, and I went with Amy's younger sister, who was very short, and we worked out that she would do 3 steps for every 2 of mine, and we actually compared step counts later on, and I did 16,500, she did 20,000 steps, so she actually did bang on pretty much a third more steps than I did, for the same distance. Okay, let's go ahead. I hope someone in the chat will give us some questions while we go ahead with Ask Auntie Phil.
Oh dear.
Okay.
See, sometimes I worry about this. Like, I know I portray this image of like I have my
All the
shit
knowledge.
together in life, and
Yeah.
I can impart my wisdom to others.
Yeah.
But I think like,
Mhm.
am I a bad influence on people?
Okay.
So
Fuzzy's come
what
in.
did you think of the new intro there, Phil?
Oh dear.
I like it. I like it. Creative.
Oh
It
dear.
just makes me seem a bit older than normal. Yeah.
Sounds like Piglet from Winnie the Pooh. Oh, did it,
Mrs.
did it appear?
Doubtfire, isn't it?
Yeah. Mrs. Doubtfire. Yeah. Mrs. Philfire. Okay, one question so far. If we just got one question, that's all we got. Auntie Phil, how do I tell the young couple next door their wildflowers are becoming That is so good. Thanks for calling us young.
You're still be pups.
Thanks, bud.
Answer to that would be you find out do they have an expensive comic collecting hobby, and then you grab their parcels and hold them hostage and make them cut their grass, and you get your books back. And if they do take a long time to cut the grass, then whatever condition the books are handed back to them, that's up to you. So yeah, hold their hobby hostage.
Oh, that's not fair. It's not fair. Whoever they are. It would actually be awesome if I lived next door to Fuzzy. That'd be great.
Just as a way of telling you this, like regards on your he knows it because he did cut it.
He knows it was him that cut it. Yeah. So go on then, Phil. Tell us Auntie Phil's skincare regime.
Well, I used to not do it at all. Apart from obviously just wash my face, but now I've invested in some. I'm testing out different ones. So Nivea for men, cleanser, exfoliator, and moisturizer. That's what I'm using at the minute. I do feel like my skin's smoother, softer.
Yep.
I need to try and invest in maybe some sort of other serum to stop the wrinkles and the bags and stuff like these. Wait, these called crow's feet, aren't they? At the eyes.
Or laugh lines, if you want to
Yeah. I don't
be
know.
nicer to yourself.
So I need to. Still some work to go. But I totally appreciate the confidence that Fuzzy has given me there by saying I look younger than I am.
Yeah.
I feel about 60.
So what about the beard? Are you doing anything special with the beard? Because I'm trying to join the beard crew club. So does Auntie Phil do any hair with the beard?
Well, what I done recently, which you can't really tell because it's a couple of weeks out since I got a cut, I've now trimmed it shorter, and I've separated the mustache from the beard. to try and make it stand out a bit more. And it just allows me to kind of wash in like closer to the skin, because obviously with the beard, you can't get in there. The worst thing for your skin is a beard, by the way. That destroys your skin. If you cut it, if you shave your beard. So if you have the beard, keep it. But don't be shaving it off and expecting to have clear skin for a while.
That's why I stopped shaving in the first place.
Yeah, I haven't clean shaven for my entire relationship with Amy, and she's never seen me clean shaven. Goss has said would recommend CeraVe. CeraVe. What I love about this, if you look up the new CeraVe advert from it's like from Michael Cera.
Yeah.
The actor. Oh, it's absolutely hilarious. If you know what you want to do, you want to YouTube it, but after this show, don't go away.
Yes.
And then after the show, and then just laugh your tits off because it's absolutely awesome. There we go. Last one. Phil, what's your summer plans? He asks nearly halfway into the summer. Also goes to all, but mainly Phil.
I'm actually going to Florida at some point.
What do you mean?
I don't like to say when, just for security reasons, because the house will be empty for 2 weeks. But I'll be going to Florida, and it was a last minute thing. But that's us. That's at some point. That's our plans. Other than that, it'll just be enjoying the rain. It rains a lot here in the summer. I'm sure it rains all over the UK here in the summer.
Yeah.
But, so yeah, that's my summer plans. But that was out of my control because I didn't even want to go away. The missus basically kind of forced it upon myself. So yeah.
Nice. That's healthy.
Yeah.
Well, like Phil, I am also going to Florida this year.
In the summer?
Not in the summer, towards the later end of the year. But this summer, I think I'm going to utilize my garden. So I want to get a nice barbecue, and I want to start get all the garden furniture out and be out there at the weekend, start cooking up burgers and stuff like that. So that's my summer.
It's my dream to have a barbecue shack. So I've been into barbecue in the last couple of years, and I want like the proper I want all the gear, no idea. I want all the stuff. I want the Kamado Joes. I want the Webers. I want the hot plate thing we call them, the griddle pan things.
Yeah.
I want the
smoker on the side.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah. I want a smoker on the side. That's where I'm going.
But then you see the price of I don't know, the pig you want to smoke in the smoker. It's like I can afford that. Do you know what I mean? Like a rack of ribs is expensive too, so it's like they look nice and shiny, just like my comic book collection. They look nice and shiny, just unutilized.
So unused and unread. Yeah. Just like a comic book collection. Yeah. 100%. All right, great. Thanks for everyone getting involved. That was
Oh dear.
Ask Andy Phil. Okay, moving swiftly on. We are going to be going into our game, Ready Steady Book. We are going to be bringing on our contestant, Kevin Wells. Kevin Wells. And we'll be playing that. I am going to say right now, though, before I play the intro, turn your TV down or turn your phone down. Turn whenever you're watching this down, because I think this audio is quite loud. Okay, so boys, beware. You have a couple of seconds. Okay. Are you ready? Okay, let's go. There he is, man. It's Kevin Wells. Hey.
Is my mic working?
Yes, you're here. We can hear you loud and clear.
Good.
Yeah. Okay, so Ready Steady Book, for anyone who doesn't know, this is a game that we play like a head-to-head sort of thing, and it's where we are given 4 ingredients. Liam, could you remind everyone, please, what they are?
If you were paying attention to the intro, they're all in there.
Yeah, I did, but I want you to say.
So you got genre, protagonist, theme, and motive.
Okay, so we randomly get given those things, one of each thing, and then we have to go away. It's our job then to write a synopsis based on those things. And what should we say? Guys in the chat get to pick, or Bill, Martin, and Liam get to pick? Should we say?
I mean, we can all throw our votes in.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So let's go with that then. So it is me against Kev. Kev's going to win, but it's just a bit of fun anyway. But before we go on to that, I want to say a massive thank you to Mr. Kevin Wells. Like we said earlier,
Very
it was
weird
my...
saying my full name. Don't hear it that
It was-
often, do you?
mate,
Full name.
I just
I've
respect
heard
you
it
so
like 3
much.
times tonight.
I just respect you so much, mate. You're such a good guy. Okay, Kev. That's better, isn't it? So I had my
the
stag
way you
do.
said Kev then sounded like
Kev?
it was an insult.
Kev, if that's your real name. I had my stag do. Last weekend, and Liam had reached out to Kev. We had T-shirts made, and Kevin had drawn and designed the picture that was on the shirt that we wore. I do have it here, but just for a bit of context, it's based on Dungeons and Dragons, and it's a kind of thing like that. So here it is. Look at that. It's called Bristol and Brotherhood because the stag was in Bristol, and Kev drew all of those characters with my face.
I really like the one with the queer pair of boobs. That's
Yeah.
probably my favorite one.
Oh, okay, thanks. I don't know if I should feel weird with that or not, but
Do you want me to get the reference photo for the frying pan, Scott?
nope, not at all. Highland G's here, hey, and
Hey.
Rican's here as well. Just a Rican's here. Hey, buddy, thanks for joining. But yeah, so this is the picture that Kevin drew. What a fantastic guy! This was a commission, so we paid him all the money that he wanted for this drawing, and every single character in there is me on Scott's stag venture. Yeah, a few of these pictures are actually based on things that either I am photographed doing or just things that I have done in real life. There's so much cool detail in here. It's really fun. You can't quite see it, but in like the middle, you see like the Scott with the green hood on sitting at the table. This is like my favorite tiny detail, right? He's reading a book, and on that book it just says, "Ye old Flash." I was like, oh, that's so cool, man. So I'm reading a little Flash book, and there's even like, you can't see it from here, but there's a little Scott in the window in the background. But yeah, everything's got my face on it.
I want to know more about the story of Scott getting his. What's happened to your belly button up there? What's going on?
No comment.
But
No comment.
funnily enough, I was tempted to make the one having the liquid poured into said belly button not be Scott and be the only one not Scott in this picture.
Wow.
Decided
yeah,
against
Kev.
it in the end, obviously.
Yeah. But Kev, thanks so much. It's amazing.
No
Yeah.
problem.
I'm
Right,
gonna
It's
get it
fun to
printed.
draw.
I'm gonna frame it, and I'm gonna love it forever. It's absolutely amazing. Thank you very much. Fuzzy says that's tremendous. MJ says it's a great commission. I think it is. I think it's the
I
best
was
commission
so
we've ever done,
happy
Kev.
with it, like genuinely.
Yeah, it's great. Yeah, and there's me eating a pasty. My favorite food's a pasty, right? Pasties and pies. I'm eating a pasty. In the little corner, there's me like there's like there's a pie being thrown across the air. Someone's eating a pie on the table. Someone's eating a pasty in the background. So good.
Yeah.
Kev, you're the best.
Thank you. I will say it was weird having that picture of you on my phone with the frying pans. If anyone took my phone, I can justify why I've got that commission.
It's a commission, I swear. I'm getting paid for this, I swear.
You felt weird. Just imagine the room when I give the speech and bring it up.
Yeah.
Oh Jesus! Can't wait for that. Can't wait for that. That's fine. Right. Shall we get to our ingredients? Already said he book. Liam, who is first?
I would like Kev to go first, please.
Okay. Would you like to roll the video? I'm gonna get my paper ready, my pen and paper ready.
Wait, where are the videos?
Oh, okay, I'll do it. That's fine. Good. Right. Okay. So this is what Kev's theme, Kev's ingredients are going to be. Okay. Here we go. Jeez, if I was drinking then, it would have been everywhere. So, right, I didn't see after Scott. So what was that?
Yeah, well,
So essentially, Kev has to write about your family history.
My family history.
It was historical, Scott, family, greed, I believe, were the 4 ingredients.
agreed.
So if he hasn't had enough Scott lately, he's going back in for the sequel.
What's a little bit more?
I was going to say
Huh?
we're going to get the Comic Airwaves fan fiction going on the Discord.
In for a penny, in for a pound, isn't it? That's all. That's all. So, have you got those, Kev? You all good with them?
Yes, I've got those.
Right. Okay. Let's get mine then. What we got? What horror dog?
Courage and Death.
Courage and
Courage.
Death, yeah.
Basically
Yeah.
writing Stray Dogs.
Ah. So
Yeah.
So-
I would like to point out that I did a spin the wheel to get these categories, so it was completely random.
yeah.
They're just very coincidental that they are linked.
Okay. So what was that? Is genre, character, emotion? Is it?
Motive?
Motive. That's the one. Yeah, motive. And then theme. Okay.
Wait, was it theme then motive? Play the video again, Scott.
Play the VT. Theme then motive. Okay.
Yeah.
Take it. Cool. Okay. So, Kev,
Yeah.
we've got about 10 minutes to do this.
Yeah.
Okay.
Would you like me to give you a 3, 2, 1?
Go on then.
Go on
And then Kevin, we're gonna hide you away, and the rest of the boys are gonna take over the show for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I do have a timer. So
Cool.
Do you
Okay.
have a schedule or a script for us, Liam? We're just going to shoot the shit for 10 minutes?
Just
Yeah,
shoot
wing
that
it.
shit,
just
man.
chat. Yeah, we can shoot
Yeah.
that shit.
Martin's got it.
Right.
Martin's really good at talking.
Let's go.
Okay,
Okay,
Liam.
on your marks, get set, go.
All right. I'm gonna mute myself.
Okay.
So,
So what
Um,
do we want to kick off with?
um,
I'm pretty
have
sure
you-
last time we were on, we spoke about Fallout, but this is the first time we've been on since we've watched Fallout.
yeah, I completed Fallout. I thought it was great. Really,
Yeah.
really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I really, really enjoyed it too.
I've never played the game, so I don't have any kind of background knowledge or kind of expectations, I suppose.
Yeah.
I know we have a Discord, and obviously there's folks in there who didn't rate it as highly as I did, I suppose. And that's maybe based on their experience with the game. But no, I thought it was really good. The guy, and I'm terrible with details and names, but the guy who played the ghoul,
Walton Goggins,
yeah, he's great. And
fantastic.
it's just like sometimes I think like these shows, like likes of The Boys. I like The Boys, but sometimes I think they go for kind of what's the word? Like they just want to show something shocking,
Yeah,
and then like the impact type of thing. And I think they have these moments with that, but it wasn't just based on that. If you know what I mean, you had a really good kind of bit of substance to it, and yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed it.
yeah. I'm a big Fallout fan, big Fallout fan. And I thought, like, the way I saw it was the Fallout universe carries on when the characters we play aren't there. So, like, these aren't protagonists, these aren't playable characters, these are the lives of NPCs we're watching.
Mm.
That's how I saw it. And yeah, I loved it.
You think they've with this game or with the game, you've got so many games now that have got the lore built in to be able to bring that into a TV show. You had to try and nail it in the first episode.
Yeah.
I haven't watched the whole series.
You're not?
But no, I haven't finished the whole series. But that first episode for me, it had to be a win because you had to sell it to people who never played the game.
Mhm.
And I just felt it hit every single mark. I thought it was such a good start to it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, like was the first episode the end of her? She got married.
Yeah.
Or was it the
Yes.
second? And like and obviously all kind of hell breaks loose and whatever else, and it just kind of. It's like what Liam was saying. Like I don't care about like the main character or such. I like to see the stuff between everybody and how they all got. Listen, if there's a nuclear war, which there may well be one day, it's not about, it's how the people kind of interact with one another and stuff, and that's what I like. And so the people who entered the vault as like what were they called? Not what was the gang or the
Raiders.
The Raiders, yes. So like they're just doing the best for their own people. They may be scumbags and whatever else, and scavengers and whatever, but they're doing what they can to survive, and that's what I like. I like that.
Yeah. I thought they got that across very well. Like, I don't know how to put it into words. Like, it felt like the wasteland. That's the only way I can describe it. It did feel like the wasteland.
The funny thing is, because I just read Geiger by Jeff Johns and Gary Frank fairly recently at the same time I was watching Fallout.
Yeah,
and they're parallel to one another in terms of what basically what it is. It's like there's different parties of people who survived or after some sort of information or after some sort of thing that's going to help them basically be in total control of whatever it is now. So that's all fall in the same kind of plot, I suppose. But again, I just thought it was really well done. What was it? Fault 31 was the dodgy one. That's the one.
Yeah, so the 31 is the one with all the rich people in who cryo froze themselves, and then you had 32, which we found out was dead, and then Vault 33, which is the one Lucy's from.
Yeah, I mean, I hope if there's a nuclear fallout, I would be lucky enough to get into a vault of some sort.
Yeah,
it's very unlikely.
Well, this is the thing: the people in the vault, they're pretty much delusional to the world.
Yeah,
and each vault in the game is you're very focused on different tests. So each vault is under some sort of and it's nice that they hit that fresh off the line with both of those vaults together. I just I'm hoping that down the line when they do more series.
One second, Martin. Sorry, Scott and Kev, you have 5 minutes remaining. Please continue, Martin.
That's all right. I'm just hoping we see more vaults. That I don't know if we do further on in the series. Do we discover any more vaults than we do from the first two? Or
I don't want to say too much because I don't want to leave spoilers for you.
Well, I'm hoping that we do because I always liked in the game when you went discovering and you found other vaults and you got to find out what was going on in them. So I'm hoping that's
all I say is keep watching it.
Yeah, I think to be fair, they ended really well. The main character, the girl, again, terrible of names.
Lucy.
I thought she was really good. And obviously, the way it ended for her and stuff, and not ended for her. That's not a spoiler. I'm not, she will continue. You know what I mean?
It's a spoiler. Good.
But I'm intrigued. I don't know how long it'll take to get this out. Fallout 2 or Series 2. And I hope it's not too long. Because I'll be honest, guys, like it's just moving all away from Fallout. I find TV really dire. There's just nothing. There's nothing good. Maybe I'm just being old and
just watching the wrong TV.
Well, give me some recommendations, guys, in the chat. Let me know what are you watching that get me on board.
See, I'm struggling lately as well. TV show wise, but my wife's been out all day today, so I sat down and I put Netflix on, and there's Godzilla -1 on there now,
which is terrific.
And I've just watched it today, and wow, like I'm really hoping that comes back for a sequel.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but it is definitely on my list to watch. I've heard nothing but good things about it.
Yeah, I seen it in the cinema, and I haven't watched it yet. My wife didn't go with me. I go to the cinema on my own quite regularly, unfortunately. So she's going to watch it with me again, and it's genuinely really good. I find like the Godzilla movies, like the American movies, are like I've been Americanized to the point where it's all about selling merchandise and stuff.
Yeah,
and they really ruin the Godzilla kind of things. Like remember the one in the 90s with Ferris Bueller was in it. What's his name?
Yeah, Matthew Broderick.
Matthew Broderick. And like the Godzilla didn't look like Godzilla. It looked like a Jurassic Park dinosaur, essentially. And But I remember with this, I'm not giving any spoilers, but if you watch this movie, like, Godzilla moves really slow. Like he's not, he's not like this kind of really fast paced, like destruction, whatever, through the city. He also destroys all the stuff, but it just seems like it's, I don't know, sticking to the main kind of original story and not Americanizing it as such, which is really good. Highland J is asking, have we seen Reacher? I've seen the first. No, is there 2 seasons of Reacher?
Yes,
I've seen.
haven't
Yeah,
seen
I think I'm up to
Reacher.
date Reacher, to be honest.
I
But
loved
the guy who plays him, Alan something.
Richardson.
Yeah, maybe that. Things about, yeah. If he could be the next Batman for me, I think he's maybe a bit too big to be Batman, to be fair. But I think he's very good. I like him.
I loved Reacher.
Yeah, it was a really good show. Helen G's going back here. The girl stole the show. Everyone else seemed a bit stupid to me. The costumes in the world look great. And this is the thing, like the main girl in Fallout did appear quite stupid, but then back to what we're saying, they live this really sheltered kind of limited life, and they've no idea how to react in the outside world, so to speak. And Gareth,
My main worry from the trailers was that it was going to be too clean, but I wasn't even phased by that when it came to watching the show.
Yeah. No, I know what you mean. Gareth is recommending Sweet Tooth, and he's also saying Godzilla Minus One is so good. Is Sweet Tooth the one that
The boy with antlers?
Yeah,
That's
is it Robert Downey Jr.? Is he involved in it somehow? Or is he in it or something?
producer or something, isn't he?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
30 seconds remaining.
Ooh.
I'm done. Kev, you done, mate? Yeah,
It's an interesting pair of this because you've got Kevin, an actual comic book creator. You've got Scott, who likes to be the dungeon master on D&D games, but creative there too. So
yeah. Well, I'm happy. I'm happy with mine. Kev, you happy with yours?
Yeah, I've been chuckling away at mine. So
Can't wait to hear it, man. I'm so glad you chose the stuff for Kev. I know you spun the wheel, but it dropped perfectly. Okay, so yeah, we will do the results for this later on. So, Kev, are you happy to just sit around in the background? Or do you want to hang out with us for a bit, or? Yeah, cool. All right, fine. Yeah. So thanks for taking the reins over there, boys. Thank you very much. What I did forget was something we were going to do at the start, but I'll move it to halfway when we do the halfway point, and we'll do it then. But we will get on to our book of the month. How's that sound?
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. So wait, do we? Yeah. We got an animation for this. Okay, here we go. Book of the month.
We need more pictures of Liam and Martin in our.
We do. It's just me.
Yeah, I do need to update the animations.
Yeah. Bear in mind, everyone who's watching, we are going to be giving away these 10 volumes of the Batman New 52 later on in the show. So if you have put your name down on the Instagram post on the Comic Airwaves Instagram channel, then you have been entered. And we're looking forward to giving them away because I need the space. Okay, book of the month. What we got? Phil, you go first.
I have 2, if that's okay. Well, I mean, you could say no, but I'm going to talk about 2. And I've actually spoken about them before.
Me, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Because I think these are 2 books that everyone here, including Kev. Well, Kev, you're a Power Rangers fan. Yeah.
I haven't. I've read the first few.
But you watched the original TV show?
Yeah,
I
watched the show. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is Power Rangers: The Return, and it finished with issue 4 recently, which is this one. Okay, and it's written by Amy Jo Johnson, who was the Pink Ranger. And this, by the way, is fantastic. So this trade should be out soon enough. You guys should all pick it up. I know Martin and Scott are Power Rangers fans.
Yeah.
I'll not give any spoilers, but I just thought it was wonderful. It all kicks off 30 years after the original TV show. Something happened back in the day, bit of a disaster, bit of tragedy. Now we're 30 years later, and the gang are kind of not getting back together, but they notice, and this is where I lose detail, that there's some sort of activity within the morphing grid, and something happens, someone's in there, someone comes back, some people, new characters, old characters come back, all that kind of stuff. But yeah, get this, it's phenomenal. The art is by Nico Leon, who I've read some of the books of him and the art before. I can't think at the top of my head, but he's very, very good, very, very clean artist in this. Definitely recommend that. And there may be more. There may be another one coming. Who knows? And the next one, which I know Fuzzy's a big fan of this. It ended ended last week. That's Avengers Twilight. Again, this is the kind of book that every single comic book shop will have on their shelf. Going forward, it will sell out, they'll buy it again, it'll sell out and buy it again. For me, this will be up there with like Marvels, as in a book that you need to have and own. Daniel Acuna is on the art. It's fantastic. Where we are again, it's a futuristic tale where the Avengers are old. Captain America, for example, no longer has the serum, the super soldier serum, whatever it's called, within him. Doesn't have all the ability, but we have this new Avengers team, and they don't like the old ways of life, so to speak. Captain America kind of feels the responsibility to come back, but we find out that the way the government are reacting, it's all Red Skull's kind of pulling the strings, and I can never say this word. Totalitarian.
Totalitarian.
That's the one.
Yeah,
I
okay.
can't say that word. Sorry.
Right,
So that's what we're living in, like that kind of style of government. And obviously, Captain America wants freedom and values to come back, so to speak. So he reassembles a team. But the way this ended, like, and Fuzzy will probably say as well, there's a scene at the end, like I literally had done this face, like, can't believe they done that. Wasn't sad or anything. It was just quite impactful. A lot of action, a lot of humor, a lot of heart. Yeah, get it. Just I don't want to give spoilers away, so that's the best I could do to describe it. Get both these books. Power Rangers: The Return and Avengers Twilight. Avengers Twilight, book of the year so far for me, and we're halfway through. So
I'm definitely gonna get Power Rangers, but I was really like the trade is out for pre-order already for Twilight, and I'm like,
Mhm.
I don't know what was stopping me from buying it, but I didn't, and I think the only thing that was stopping me was I don't have anything else like Avengers.
but this is like, I'm not trying to sell to you. Like I'm like,
Yeah.
we're on commission. I know like you don't generally kind of read either of any of those characters within
No.
the Avengers team. But I just think that you can separate this from any of those other books. This is completely its own thing, and what I like about it, the fact that it's a limited series. So Chip Zdarsky's the writer, and every issue ends obviously in a cliffhanger, but it's not like a fake cliffhanger to get you to buy the next book. It's literally like a chapter, and it's the way it works kind of going forward. And it's really, really good and entertaining. And Fuzzy saying every issue of the Avengers Twilight was a joy, no filler, no wasted panels, a real triumph for Marvel. It's tremendous.
Wow.
Yeah, I echo that.
Fair enough.
I was gonna ask the exact same question you just answered before, because is it self-contained? Because
Oh yeah,
it's something that's popped up on my radar recently because a lot of positivity's been coming out about it. So I wanted to take a look at it, but I didn't want to read, stupid amounts of Avengers runs and know what's going on.
You don't need, essentially, if you've watched the MCU movies, you could read this book. You
Cool.
know who the characters are. You don't need to know all their kind of backstories or what they've been through before. Maybe again an idea who the Red Skull is, but again you would do from watching Captain America. And yeah, like I said, it ends to the point where like you don't, it ends like there's no kind of leaving you hanging. It's literally a self-contained story that I think they should do more to this kind of ilk, to be honest, at Marvel, because Marvel standards are pretty poor at the minute, in my opinion. But this is also could easily be a movie, literally from issue 1 right through the end of issue 6. It could be the next Robert Downey Jr., Chris Evans movie in 10, 15 years' time with like older Avengers.
All right,
So,
I'm
yeah.
in. So
I think you won't regret it. That's what I will say.
My shelf might.
It'll be thin. It's Marvel, 6 issues. Marvel, you're grand.
Oh yeah, they use really thin crap paper as well, don't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine then. That's fine. Got a few people saying their books of the month. We got Highland G saying Atom, The Beginning, manga volumes 3 and 4. Fun read is The Origin of Astro Boy. Oh, cool! And how his creator started out. That's quite cool.
Yeah, that's
Um,
cool.
I think I watched the film, the Astro Boy film that came out years ago. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's it. That's all I know about it, about Astro Boy. So yeah,
Hmm.
that'd be quite cool. Val has said Rumpus Room by Mark Russell. I've not heard of that. Anyone else?
Well, nope.
No? Okay. Val, tell us about it. What's it about? And then Fuzzy has said his favourite book has been Mugshots, a British crime story about a missing 18-year-old woman. I really recommend it. I loved it. Cool.
Nice. That
You don't
does
get many
sound
British comics. Wait, is it a comic? Yeah, it is a comic. I've seen covers of Mugshots actually. Yeah. I was gonna say, is it a novel? But yeah, no, that is a comic. Wow, cool. I like that. Can I go next?
Yeah, go for it.
Yeah, cool. If you've been following me, my Scott Shelf channel on Instagram, you will know that
Yeah.
whenever I read something on Goodreads, when I read something, I put it on Goodreads and I put it on my story, to say what I thought about it. So if you have been following me on that and looking at my stories, you know that I've been reading the hell out of Birthright. The hell out of
Quickly.
Birthright, and I
Quickly too.
very quickly I sped through that. You know what? When we do our Omnifuss thing at the end of the year to say our new statistics for our unread stuff, I'm gonna nail it. But to be honest, I've really slowed down now because I'm reading a compendium. So instead of reading one book with 6 issues, I'm now reading one book with 43 issues. I'm reading Black Science at the moment.
Nice.
Nice.
But yeah, let me just refresh myself. This is obviously written by Joshua Williamson, art by Andre Bresson, and coloured by Adriano Lucas. And what a fantastic creative team they are. Joshua Williamson, I was first brought to him through the Flash stuff and then get onto this. So I knew he was a good writer. I knew he'd have a good time. But then seeing what this team does together as a whole, converting that script into the art that we see in that book, done so good, really well, really enjoyed it. And the reason I say this is my book of the month is because I enjoyed this so much. It made me fly through all 10 volumes of Birthright, and it's an absolute joy to read. I'm not going to get the deluxes. I think I'm going to stay away from that because I only had these last year. I bought them all in one go from the Skybound sale that was last year, and I was like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna get the amount it costs to get these deluxes. I'm not gonna make that money back if I try to resell and buy them and all that. So it's hard, isn't it? So I'm just gonna keep them as deluxes.
Yeah, I've made that decision just generally that I'm not going to upgrade anything anymore. I also have those Birthright books from Skybound too, because I think you posted the link and I was like, yep, I'll have that.
Yeah.
And I have it, like I say. So the fact that they're quick, that bodes well for me to try and get my percentages up again. So yeah, glad that it's enjoyable.
Yeah,
And Gareth
so
was saying
good.
here
Really,
that
really good.
from the same creative team as Birthright, you have Dark Ride.
Yes, he told me about this actually. Yeah, we've spoken about that. And yeah, go on, read that one.
Oh yeah, so I clicked this. I clicked them the other one away and didn't realize.
That's
So he's currently reading Fables. Two
Yeah.
deluxes left to read. Fantastic
Really,
series
really
that remain good throughout. Fables, Liam, have you read that? That's something.
I am on. Oh, what volume? I think I'm on volume 6.
Nice.
So I'm still very early days.
Trades,
'cause-
deluxes,
Trades.
okay.
Yeah. I think there's 20 something volumes in total trades. So I'm still very early days. So my aim is to finish the series before I die.
Be a tough read. Yeah, okay, fair enough. I also have one honourable mention. Haven't quite read it yet, but I know I'm going to enjoy the fuck out of it. It is The Last I Knew Ya, issue 5.
Scott, you stole mine.
No, we'll do it together. you go.
That's good.
Hey, look at it. Look at this. Look at that.
Oh, come on, Martin.
Martin,
I'm holding out for the trade again. I will mention for the second time tonight.
where
I'm
is
holding
your
out for the trade.
support? Why didn't you buy all the single issues
come on,
and the
Martin.
trade? How
The trade will
dare
be on
you?
his table at football
Look
Bowl,
at
sure.
look at poor little Kev there. Oh no.
All I
Yeah.
can look at is the hodgepodge masking tape was stuck on the back of the comics.
There we
I
go.
need like proper stickers or something.
There we go. It's better. Look at that, though.
That's going to be my trade.
I haven't quite read that issue yet, but I am going to get to it. The rest of the run so far has been amazing. Kev, this is the end, isn't it? Issue 5, that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Can't wait
Well,
to see
so
it.
when
no more
I get round
Viking
to
stuff.
reading it,
Yeah.
when I get round to reading it, I'll be doing a full run.
Nice. Yeah, get it. If you want to get it, it's on. Message Kev on his Instagram. He'll send you a copy. Are we allowed to talk about any collected editions of this? Please make it so, Kevin.
Yes.
Is it going to happen?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
if people support a Kickstarter, it will happen.
Yes. I will.
And I looked how much it
100%.
cost to get a print run by myself. I was like, I can't afford it.
Oh, really? Is it expensive?
Expensive, yeah.
See, I'm so oblivious to all that side of things. I just do the buy-in part, But but there we go. Sorry, Liam, I stole your thunder.
No, it's fine. It's
Okay, it's fine.
I mean, I did also read 3 volumes of The Wicked and Divine, but I'm not prepared for that. So it was good.
Ding! It was great. Cool. Nice. All right, Martin.
Like the guys, I'm trying to get through my own collection because I want to get my numbers up because
Yeah.
I was last place and I will not be last place at the end of the year. If anyone's been on the
Noted.
Discord, I have been burning through the Ultraman manga.
Yeah.
I am loving this series. I'm on this, I think, on volume 6 now. So I can't put it down. It follows the story of a character called Shinjiro. He is the son of the original Ultraman from like back in the old Ultraman that was on TV where he was getting large and fighting kaiju. This is a whole different take. This is a modernized story. So at that point from the TV series, Ultraman's gone. He's left. His dad, who was Ultraman's got amnesia. He doesn't remember being Ultraman, but obviously his son is starting to show powers. So the story follows Shinjiro's realization of his powers, but also then gets an Ultraman suit, which is very Iron Man-esque. So he's got, that's his suit that he wears at the start. And it's basically him developing his powers, realizing his connection to his dad with Ultraman, and there's alien invasions, and the story just builds and builds and builds, and you just learn more about his character and more about what he can do, and there's other Ultramen as well, which you find out it pays homage to the original series, but also turns it in a new way and modernizes it for modern viewers. I'd say I just can't stop reading it. There's 19 volumes, so I'm on 6 now, so I'm just going to keep burning through, and they're still releasing it. It's been going since 2012.
Wow.
So that's one for me. For the
I'm just trying to look up there. That's an anime. I think it's on Netflix. I think I've seen that on my Netflix list.
It is. They've done 3 seasons on Netflix. I've watched all 3.
I thought maybe. Right, okay.
Yeah, there's 3 seasons. It does. I don't think it covers the entire manga. I think the manga goes beyond the TV series, but it does cover a lot of it. So I'm going through. I'm noticing slight changes, but obviously I'm noticing a lot of where the source material. They've pulled a lot from the source material, which is great. And the artwork's fantastic. I can't pronounce the creators because they are obviously Japanese, and I'm not going to butcher the Japanese names on the on here.
Can't
But
read
they
it,
are,
mate.
yeah.
No, yeah.
I'm not even going to have a go at it.
Fair
But
enough.
no, and where it's manga, there's like sort of £9 a volume, and it's one I'm loving. So I'll be continuing that.
Amazing. Kev, do you want to get involved or?
I'll say the last thing I read is I've had it on our shelves for ages because it's Ella's book. but I finally got into Hellboy.
Oh, I've got
So
that.
it's taken me so long, and I love it. And I'm like, and then this is making me go, oh, maybe my next
Ooh.
comic series
Yeah.
might be a paranormal detective one. I'm like,
Mm.
So I'm looking forward. Yeah, I'm looking forward to getting the other volumes
Nice.
of that, and I've become
Yeah.
I'm a big fan of Mike Mignola's artwork.
Yeah.
So yeah, that I can't go wrong with that. And I want to draw in
Awesome.
that style now. So there may be a little mini comic. I've got a little horror mini comic that's gonna
nice.
maybe look like a Mignola.
Bit of a
book.
homage.
So-
Nice.
Yeah.
Just don't forget your cyberpunk.
Weeping Blade.
Yeah,
Weeping Blade.
Weeping Blade. Yeah, that's the one. Like we want more of that.
Yeah. Definitely.
You'll have to put it
extend
into a
that'd be
collected
cool.
edition for Martin to buy it, though.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm going to specifically have that one as just you have to buy the singles.
That's
Oh,
all right.
Martin, no.
No, that's fine. It just means it'll be a bolt on
Specifically for Martin.
for the Kickstarter.
Nice. There we go. Do we have any more in the comments? I don't think so. Nope. That's cool. Nice. Okay, well, thank you very much, everyone. That was book.
So soothing.
Yeah.
Jazz.
Chill.
Comic Airwaves.
Welcome to Book of the Month.
It just kind of reminds me of like a New York City like sitcom kind of transition, like Frasier, for example. You'd hear that kind of music, and then
Yeah,
the
yeah.
scene.
That'd be so good. Okay, next up we've got Cover Lover. We've got a theme that was books from last month. So let's get into it. Need some music with this as well. We need some like twinkly, like isn't it? We need that.
I will send you something
That's-
in the post.
That's next. Yeah, that's next. Okay, so so every time we do Cover Lover, I always post the books on Instagram, and everyone seems to be like, right, everyone does a vote. So
Yeah.
I've tallied those up. The books we did last month. What was the theme? Covers, like variant covers done by
Interior
artists.
artist.
Covers by the interior artist.
Yeah. Okay. So I did Once in Future. I did a Once in Future cover. Bill did ASM 55.
Mhm.
Yeah. Martin, you did like a Green Lantern wraparound.
Green Arrow. Green
Green
Arrow number one.
Green Arrow. Yeah. And Lee, you did the Transformers Back to the Future
Yeah.
issue 1 as well.
Mhm.
I counted the things up earlier on, and from we'll do from last place. Sorry, Martin, you had 1 vote.
That's okay. Can't win them all.
No.
I was expecting me to be last.
Next up, Liam.
Oh,
You had
it's
3
better
votes.
than last.
Yeah.
I thought Liam would have won that.
I know, it's a good cover. It's a cool cover. So then it's between Philip and I, as it always is.
If Scott doesn't win, we riot.
Philip, you had 5 votes. I had 6 votes.
Yes.
So we had a total of 15 votes altogether. And so, yeah, thank you very much everyone who got involved with that. Now let's go ahead and show you what we've picked this month for our covers in May. Here we go. There we go. Okay, so here we go. So here's mine. Mine is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Black, White, and Green issue 1. The variant is the SMZ Comics Sajad Shah Foil Virgin variant. This was our last month. Cover artist, like I just said, was Sajad Shah, written by Dave Baker, and art done by Declan Shalvey. You can just see where the foil is going to be on that, can't you?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's really cool. Like, I'm not a TMNT guy. I don't buy the books. I don't really read it. I've got the Last Ronin stuff because I feel like it's a really good jumping on point, I think, in my opinion. But yeah, that's what I've gone for.
Can I just highlight this while we're talking about Scott's cover? Because we put this in our group chat, and Liam straight away, well, Scott's winning this, or whatever way he worded it. It's like, of course, Liam's biased.
I think he means for the Once and Future one, was it?
So for this, oh, yeah, he meant that for Once in the Future, but I'm saying even
Ah.
for this cover, Liam said in the group chat that Scott.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
yeah.
he did. Sorry.
This is
remember
my vote for this month. But if you remember the Once and Future one, you just picked me to put in that one as your choice. So I was going to choose the same one.
We know Fuzzy likes a foil. So we said, uh-oh, hashtag no more foil. And Goz is saying, that's a nice TMNT cover.
See, I do like some foil covers, but I do also think it's being overused at the minute. I do think they need to calm down a little bit.
It has
Like,
to be
not
used
just-
right.
Yeah.
Like,
Obviously, this cover is wonderful as it is. Like, it doesn't need to be a foil, but and I
Hmm.
know Martin
Yeah.
has bought loads of foil covers himself. I just feel like calm
like a
down on the
foil.
foil stuff for a while.
I do like a foil cover. I feel like a foil cover is something that is just more for like a display piece,
Mhm.
and I think it has to
Yeah.
homage something that's out. I think when you get a one-off that's just a foil, I think it's pointless.
Hmm.
It needs to be like this is the cover A, isn't it? Is this the cover A in a foil?
Oh, no, I don't think so.
But it's
Don't
a
think
nice
so.
cover.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
great.
good.
Okay, moving on. You can see it there, a little bit on the right there. You can just see it there, a little peeking through. It's
who could that be?
come on, go.
It's got Connie's
there we
pose,
go.
doesn't it?
Why didn't it do the cool thing? Oh,
The web
there
stuck
we
it.
go.
There
Oh,
you go.
The web stuck it. Here we go. Martin's pick. This is Spider-Gwen, the Ghost Spider issue 1. Do you want to tell us about it, Martin? Or
Yeah, this is the variant cover from Ariel Diaz. I love Ariel Diaz's artwork. She is amazing. I think her covers do, like, when her one-off characters are always really nice. I love the color scheme on this. I love the fact that she's done so much detail on the suit.
it's really
And
good.
I like that she's used the original design of her shoes as well, as opposed to the new like trainers that's going on at the moment. Yeah, it's
Right.
more the ballerina shoes. But yeah, this is a series that's just been released. It's come out from Stephanie Phillips, and I can't pronounce the artist's name of the interior.
Federica Manchin.
There you go. But no, I love the color scheme. Drew this to me. I could have very easily pulled yet another Jenny Frison cover this month because
Mhm.
Jenny
I thought
Frison
you
is
were.
always
Uh,
Jenny's always the top of my list, but I have to be a little bit diverse with my picks. 'Cause otherwise, it's just going to be the Jenny Frison show.
It'd be like, what Jenny Frison pick are we gonna have this time? Yeah.
But no, Ariel Diaz is an amazing artist. I love her covers, and this for me is a stunning cover. The background as well. After watching Into the Spider-Verse recently, I'm just really hooked on Spider-Gwen. I think she's a stunning character, and this shows exactly why. So this was my pick.
Yeah. And look, Phil, pink.
I know, I love it. I think it's great. Pinks and purples.
So good. Yeah.
I almost picked it myself.
Is it? Well, I was going to pick your pick, but
I could tell.
you got there first, mate. Yeah, I was gutted, but you got there first, and that's fair and square. Okay, we'll move on to Liam's then.
Ooh, it's me.
Take it away, Lee.
So this is the variant cover by Trevor Hairsine, I believe it's pronounced. For Something Is Killing the Children, number 37. As you may have gathered, I'm not the biggest reader. So I did struggle to find a comic from May and a cover I liked. But I decided on this one because I've actually read some Something Is Killing the Children. And it is on my list to complete. Also, I've been watching a lot of like Vox Machina and Delicious in Dungeon, which involves a lot of action shots going into orifices. And I don't know, and I don't know if that drew me to this cover, but this is such a badass action shot. Like, I loved it.
So anything with an orifice and Liam's in.
Yeah, pretty much.
Cool.
Literally.
Cool. Literally. It's a great cover. It's
What
really
is
cool.
this show descended into? Hey?
Mayhem. Mayhem. Comic Airwaves, baby. If
I do agree with Liam though. This is a lovely cover. I actually picked this up recently, so
Oh,
yeah,
Yeah.
this is it's a nice one.
So
it's
Enjoyed
not
it.
Jenny
I
Frison
needed
though.
that.
You okay?
No, well, it's another
It's
character
better.
I'm drawn to at the moment. Erica Slaughter.
Yeah,
She
yeah.
just looks amazing. So I'm just going through like a
Yeah.
Saints Killing the
Yeah.
Children buy stage.
Yeah. Cool. Nice. All happy with that, Lee?
Yep, happy with that.
Right. Okay. Moving on to Phil's pick.
So the
Really?
current Transformers run, in my opinion, is weak. It's just not hitting it. But the cover, and this cover in particular, I personally think is fantastic. This is the Tyler Kirkham, who I am a massive fan of. It's the Virgin variant. I think it comes in a foil as well, but I didn't pick the foil edition, obviously. So yes, obviously Optimus Prime with his big gun
Weapon. Yeah.
weapon, whatever you want to call it. So the book's written by Daniel Warren Johnson, who we all love, I believe, and the art is by Jorge Corona. Certainly in this volume and this issue, but yeah, Tyler Kirkham has been around for a long time. I've always admired all his work, and this is just the latest and really, really good covers, in my opinion. I love the fact that, obviously he's in the midst of a battle. There's flames and explosions, and he's kind of battle worn and broken and all the rest of it. It's just really cool.
It's very cool. It's very cool. I'm a big guy. You said it's a weak story because I picked up volume 1.
Volume 1 is good.
Oh.
But I definitely think it kind of, in my opinion, it relies quite a lot on the nostalgia factor.
Is this classic? Is this volume 2 syndrome? Is this
Possibly.
because is this character development volume? Is that what this is?
Yeah, so volume 2, you're getting something obviously happened at the end of the first arc, which was obviously quite good. But then you're now getting other characters kind of coming into it. You're kind of building up a little bit more on other characters, but nothing's really. It's maybe moving all the blocks in place, for the
right
going forward. But yeah, it may be volume 2 syndrome, and this is the thing. We all love Daniel Warren Johnson, but I've never known him to do an ongoing series. He's always had limited series, so he knows
Little
the start,
ones.
middle, and end, so to speak.
Yeah.
And maybe he's being tested quite a lot at the minute.
It's a big challenge, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, he has stepped off the book, hasn't he, now?
On the art, yeah, he done the art for the first 6. Now he's still doing the writing, but
is he? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So it's his book. It's I'm saying he's ongoing, but he's now just solely focused on the writing.
He's got a creator own book coming out, I think, this year, so that's why he stepped off the art duties.
Right.
Oh,
So,
makes sense.
yeah.
The more you know.
I also know that his Extremity book is due to come up in the deluxe edition later on this year as well. We read Extremity Volume 1, I believe.
Yeah, that was Kev's pick.
Yeah, and like I said, there's a deluxe edition due out. I think maybe over the summer.
Yeah. That rings a bell.
I'll be getting that.
Nice.
Highland G said something about this reminds me of Liefeld's cap, tiny head and huge chest. Yeah, you know the one. Yeah, you know the one. And he's like, yeah. But there we go. Let's just summarize all these. So, for everyone to see again, they're all of our picks. So, decide which one's your favorite, and then when I put it up on Instagram in the next few days, give us a vote and tell us which one you like the most. I think these are all very strong choices this month.
Yes.
They're all very good. Like
I could remember last month, I think Andy from Perpetual was in the chat and was like,
Yeah.
come on, fellas, what are you doing? We're
I
picking
know.
not the best stuff. So we've upped our
all right.
game this month. We're getting better.
Yeah, this is good. So let's take turns, right? Without picking your own, who will you vote for? Who is your favorite one apart from your own?
Well, if I was in the shop, I'd be immediately drawn to Martin's pick of Spider-Gwen.
Yeah. I am going for Phil's.
I'm going to go with Scott's.
Oh.
I think
Scott's
that was a
is my
virgin
pick.
foil when I saw that in the store, I would want that.
Yeah.
I wonder where Liam's going to go, eh?
Yeah, Lee?
Yes, Scott's yours.
Ah, cool. Kev?
Oh,
Who would you pick?
see, I think I'm leaning. I really like the Turtles one, but I like the Transformers one. I think it's a
Not even a pity vote. Wow. Dead last.
But I do like a toothy orifice. So.
Like my orifices with teeth, man. That's so good.
Come on,
Um,
Instagram folks. Do me good.
Yeah. There we go. That's Cavalever. Thank you very much. So yeah, so let's see how that goes on the Instagram, and we'll see what we do next month as well. Then everyone in the chat, do get your themes suggested. We write them down. We put them in a vote on our private little Discord. If you do want to join in on the Discord, I have put the link in on the description of this video. So if you're here but you're not on the Discord and you want to join in the Discord, there's a good little chat. Like, it's active daily and it's really cool. We got loads of different rooms for absolutely everything at the moment, haven't we? Martin, you're in charge of all that, aren't you? So
Yeah, and I'm always up for suggestions. If there's going to be subjects that's going to encourage conversation, just at me in the Discord. I will happily add it and fit it where it suits. So yeah,
nice.
Always willing to evolve.
I quite enjoy a good Discord. Like, it's not like
yeah.
I hate get notifications generally, like for Instagram and stuff. But like, Discord is quite a nice wee place to be, I think.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So if you do want to join, the link is there in the description. Yeah, and Fuzzy wants yellow covers. It's still there on the list.
Yellow covers.
People can
doesn't
vote for
get
it,
removed
so
until it gets chosen.
it's gone.
So.
Yeah. Or if it has 0 votes on the last time, I take it off.
Okay.
Oh.
It's gone. Because we did have one
Used
that
to
said
me.
boobs. And I was like, it's gone now. Boobs is gone. Because it had 0 votes.
Saw a good one for boobs too earlier.
Oh, damn.
Boobs in May.
Just gonna make a
Get
load of
smut
different
month,
accounts
don't
now.
we?
Smut. Absolute smut. Fuzzy said he needs to join the Discord. Yeah, go ahead. Just click on the link in the description and you should go in. If you have any problems, let me know. Okay, we are halfway through the show. We're not halfway through time-wise because we've been an hour and a quarter so far. We're not going to be this long for the second half. But let's let you know what's coming up on the second half. Here we go. We have our brand new feature, USLab. Can't wait for that. We got the news and the weather coming up. So Phil, get your news ready, bro. And we have the Ready Steady Book results from Kevin and myself. And then we'll be finishing off the show with fill in the blanks. I've made another quiz for everyone to get involved in. And we'll see who can do the best. Let's see. So brand new feature. We've made a little ad hoc intro.
Before you do that,
Ooh.
Scott, there was something you wanted to do
Yes,
before.
there was. I want to start shouting out people. All right, and I forgot. I wanted to do it at the start of the show, but then I got too excited and totally forgot. So we'll do it right now.
Nearly got excited again. You're welcome.
Yeah, and then I got too excited again to move on. And here we are. So we've all gone onto the socials, and we've picked one person each that we'd like to shout out. Got them all here. Should we do them in order that we got them in? That you put them in, Lee?
It's entirely up to you.
Okay, fine.
We can start with mine if you want.
Fine, let's go ahead.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Yeah. So Box Blue Studios, it's a game studio run by 2 of my friends, Lee and Ryan. It's very, very new, but they are working hard. They've got a prologue for a game out for the game they're working on out for free at the moment. So you can download that on Itch.io, I believe it's called. All the links are there. Definitely go check them out. And they're very receptive to feedback as well. So they've released several updates for their prologue. I played the first one, gave them feedback. In the second one, my feedback was already implemented. So that's how receptive they are. The update they've just put out is the final one before it goes onto Steam at the end of the year, I believe. So yeah, just go check them out, give them a like. And if you do want to support them financially, they've got a Ko-Fi as well.
Nice. They sound really cool.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
I should probably say that it's an old school style point and click adventure as well. So like think
nice.
like the
Treasure Island.
original Monkey Island, the original Monkey
yeah.
Island,
Mm.
Day of the Tentacle, games like that, like proper old school point and click adventure.
Cool.
Nice.
You can see. You can't see it on the. I can see the point and click adventure stuff.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Cool.
cool.
And one of their links as well, they've got like the inspiration they've used for like references, humor, that sort of stuff. Very funny, loads of references.
Happy
Definitely
days.
check it out.
Fantastic. Yeah, Box Blue Studios. I'll definitely look at that afterwards. That sounds really cool. Next up, Phil. Who have you decided to shout out?
Yeah, so the Bat Stash, I think it's
Yeah.
pronounced. I think his name is Andre. It is Andre, so you have to hear. Yeah, I just think he kind of appeared a few months ago, and I think he's putting out some of the funniest videos, reels, whatever
Yeah.
young people call TikToks or whatever they are these days. But I just think he's hilarious. I
comic
spoke to
based.
him. I spoke to him once or twice.
Yeah.
But yeah, he seems a really nice guy because it's all hardcover, collected edition, omnibus stuff, and yeah, some of his videos are quite hilarious.
They are. I
He's
like
a
the
really good
ones where,
gymnast as well.
yeah, I like the ones where he's like doing his gymnastics and he's like day 3 of trying to be Superman.
Yeah.
And like, he's like trying to like go on the trampoline and trying to fly off somewhere. Yeah, it's really good. He does some cool like TMNT stuff as well. Yeah, he's a big fan of Batman, big fan of TMNT, and he just revolves most of his stuff around that. But yeah, he's a cool guy.
Just seems like a really stand-up kind of guy, and collects comic books. I think we all do. So yeah.
Yeah, pretty cool guy. All good.
Oh, good.
Nice. I'll go next then. So I'm gonna shout out at all usernames are taken by now. That's Tiago. He's a really cool guy. We've spoken quite a lot. We first like really started speaking when I used to do like the tournaments on my stories on my Scott Shelf account. So that's how we got chatting. But he does like reading challenges, like single issues. He tries to read more than, I don't know, 400 books a year or whatever it was. But now he's still doing that. But then every month he'll chuck like a pie chart on his stories to be like, okay, out of the stuff I've read so far, here's the publishers that those books are associated with and stuff like that. So he's like doing lots of Marvel stuff and then a lot of DC stuff, obviously, and then the big indie ones, but then it's cool to see like 2% is AWA and little stuff like that. But he's a really nice guy.
Say Scott loves a stat. He loves a
Yeah,
stat.
he loves stats. He's cool, and that's why I'm shouting him out because he likes stats like me. But he's a massive fan of Radiant Black, and he's like that and that universe, like the Massive Verse stuff, and he's got loads of like blank covers drawn, commissions, signatures, things like that. So go on his Instagram, give him a look. Really nice guy, really cool. And that's Diego. And then we'll move on to Martin.
I'm going to shout out Mark over at Comic Heaven on Instagram. He also has a Whatnot show, which I am always on every single week. Mark is currently celebrating his first year on Whatnot today. So when you've wrapped up on here, please go and check him out. He's doing a massive giveaway today. He's giving hundreds of pounds worth of variant covers away. He does everything from variants to CGCs to CGC Signature Series, which is the guy who I'm actually the next segment is actually something I've got from him. So
nice.
He is a amazing guy. If you want deals, he's always open to discussions in and out of Whatnot. He's actually got quite a few of my amazing CGCs that I've picked up. So please go check out his Instagram. He always posts stuff that he's got on there and what he's getting. And please check out his Whatnot. And if you do, say that Comic Airwaves sent you and, show some love. He's a good seller.
Happy days. Yeah,
I have a bonus.
A bonus one, go ahead.
Yeah, it just seems apt. I mean, K-Wiz 1988 on Instagram. Yeah, the creator of the last Einhard. Oh, I can't say it. I'm going to ruin it for you.
I'm here, yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, what a boy. At K-Wiz 1988. There we go.
Oh,
That was fast.
Thank
There
you.
we go. Look at that.
I didn't even know
I've
it was
done that in a
approved.
while.
Fastest
So.
fingers in the West. Pew pew.
Pew pew.
Okay. Liam, are all your producer duties done now? Can we move on?
I believe so. I
Cool.
believe,
Okay, let's move on to
you are free to.
You Slab.
You slab.
You slab.
You slab.
You slab.
So this is a brand new feature that we're bringing out because Martin needed a feature. We've all got our own ones. Oh, Phil's gone.
Phil.
Oh no.
Phil didn't like the sound of that feature at all, and he's gone.
I mean, to be
Um,
fair, not long ago it looked like he was getting raptured, so maybe that has happened.
It says his stuff's disconnected, so he'll be back in a moment, I'm sure. But Martin is the focus of this at the moment, so we have decided to give him a feature where he talks about, guess it or not, his slabs. So
Yeah,
take it away.
but basically, since Christmas, I went to MCM last October, and I've always been a big fan of Arrow, and I wanted to get something signed from Stephen Amell that I could get CGC to have, just in my collection to have there. I got it back in December, and that started off a rabbit hole of just going out buying CGCs, and I'm slowing down on my single issues and mainly going for CGCs.
Nice.
So I've been picking up lots of stuff over the past few months, and this is going to be, I'm just going to pick one out of my collection to show everybody. And if anyone else got any CGC stuff or any slabs or stuff, that'd be great to show. And it'd be nice to see what people have got in the Instagram, on the Discord. It'd be nice to see what people are getting, what people go for. I find with, you can bring me in.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. Oh crap! Come on, there we go.
There I am. I find with my CGCs, I like going for beautiful covers, and I've not been shy. I do like my DC and Marvel ladies, but also I love a signature series book. I love a signed book. So I've picked one of my favorite books in my collection that I got from Mark. One of the last book that was read on the Nerd Herd was a pick from me, and that was for Sin City. So when I saw this become available, I had to
Whoa.
pick it up.
Holy
Now,
moly!
There is a little story behind this book. When it was first produced, it was supposed to be a blank cover. So this is like an error book. So when they put it into production, the second to last page was actually printed on the cover. And they only realized after printing 300 of them that they made this mistake. So Torpedo Comics in the US, they bought all 300 of them and got Frank Miller himself to come and sign every single one of them. So obviously that is the man himself, Frank Miller, signed at the bottom and numbered 95 out of 300.
Jeez,
so obviously
that's awesome, man.
In a 9.8, let's hope this reflects if I got that. So yeah, in a 9.8 as well. I'm a big fan of Frank Miller. I love 300. Obviously, I love Sin City as well. So to have this in my collection, especially of a limited 300 in the world, it's a bit of a gem for me.
Please take a nice photo of that later, and we'll put it on the Instagram.
100%. Yeah,
that's awesome.
But yeah, that's one of my nicest ones I've picked up. I've got plenty more to go, and I'm still buying some. I've got some really cool ones coming. I actually picked up an amazing one yesterday that I am dying to show Phil and Scott. So that will be next month, and I'm going to keep that a secret.
What could it be if it's me and Phil?
I'll leave you with just that.
He said amazing. So, but then Scott's not a big
Flash
fan.
Take what you want from it, but
I want to say
yeah, next month will be the big one. But yeah, this is my first one this month. Knowing that this was the first and last book on the I picked, and it was last book on the Nerd Herd. I thought for the first show of this, perfect book to show on the first one.
That's awesome, man. That's very cool.
Shall we take votes on what next month's might be?
Well, if it's going to be that one that you said that me and Phil might like it, I want to go for Flash.
When he said that, I thought it was going to be Power Rangers.
Right. The only hint I'm going to give away is we've actually touched upon this in this show.
It's Power Rangers.
Power Rangers.
100%.
So that's all I'm giving you.
Or was it TMNT? Ah.
I reckon it's Power Rangers.
You have to wait till next month, but I'll be hiding it away. I will not be posting. I'm actually going to start revitalizing my Instagram, so I will not be posting anything that I'll be showing on here
So
until I've
next
shown it
month's
on here.
Next month's show is now happening next week, so we can find out. Well, yeah, that's great. That's such a cool cover, mate. Such a cool
Yeah.
slab as well.
Yeah, I feel like you should have won for. I should have won first. Then you, cause how can I top that?
You want to go?
No, but
You going?
I feel a lot of collectors. It depends on what you collect. Like for me, as I said before, like I like a signature series, and I really love the variant covers for DC and Marvel ladies. I'm not a key collector, so it depends on what people like, really.
Hot take. Like I don't rank Frank Miller with Stan Lee as such, but I definitely think in terms of you had to pick 5 creators in the history of comics, Frank Miller's one of the top 5. You know, that in terms of being influential towards comics and stuff. Now, even though whatever you think of him personally, I don't know, people tend not to like him. Some of his art, for example, isn't great, which I actually quite like his art. But yeah, I think I'd like to have a Frank Miller signature. I'd like to have a Stan Lee signature too, but one day.
I would like one more Frank Miller signature, and I would really love that on a 300 book. So there's the 25th anniversary of 300. There's loads of covers, or 30th anniversaries, loads of covers that are out. So I've seen one that I really want, and it's Ariel Diaz. So I'm on the hunt for the Ariel Diaz Virgin signed by Frank Miller. So
Fuzzy is, and I've seen this actually advertised. There's a new Frank Miller documentary coming out called Frank Miller American Genius. And I'm not sure when that's due out, but I have seen it myself advertised. Or at least on Twitter, maybe he was promoted or something. But yeah.
Phil, you want to go?
Yeah. It's not as dramatic as having a Frank Miller signature, but
I'll save my slab for next time as well.
Oh, well, do you have one too?
No, I've got one, but I'll save it for next time. I wasn't going to do it today.
All right. Well, one of my kind of favorite covers I want to get is Silver Surfer #4, and that's like the cover from like Silver Surfer was up against Thor and they're colliding or whatever. Right? It's a classic cover. You'll if you've seen it, you know what I'm talking about. But it's quite expensive to pick up. But I did grab the homage, which I got slabbed at 9.8. It is the homage by Kyle Holtz.
Yeah,
and it's obviously just Silver Surfer and Thor colliding in a battle, and it's the Kyle Holtz kind of. Yeah, it's one of my favorite slabs I own. I only own like 8, but still. Yeah, that's
a lovely cover. I like the Silver Surfer, and yeah, it looks like a really nice cover.
Yeah. So that's the actual book is Thor #6, homage variant. So Silver Surfer 4, is the homage. So yeah, 9.8.
Nice. Great.
I'll do a wee glimpse of this one because we talked about it from last week. Covered over. Sorry to interrupt. There's my
nice
Gleason variant, 9.8 too.
That's nice.
So yeah. All my 8 slabs are all 9.8. I'm afraid to get a new one in case it's like 9.8.
Just in case.
I have that worry too because all of my ones that I've got so far have been purchases, so I've known what I've got. But I currently have 23 books sitting with CGC at the moment. I took 15 to MCM with me to drop off, so I've got 10 blue labels. I've got 5 of the new JSA ones going in. I've got things, I won't tell you who they're signed for, but I've got some signed books being authenticated. And I done 8 at the convention. So I've got, quite a few coming back.
They're currently with CGC?
I'm currently sitting with CGC at the moment, so I am just praying to God I'm going to get some 9.8s. I've gone over every book with a fine-tooth comb. So,
do you get them cleaned and pressed beforehand? Or
I've got a lot of my blue labels are foils because I feel like a foil cover is better when it's slabbed. This is a display piece, isn't it? So I haven't got them pressed. I've got some of my sign books pressed, especially I'll tell you this one. I have got a sketch cover done by Oh my god,
Melton?
his name's gone out of my head now.
Give us some
Joshua
clues.
You said Joshua there.
St. Phillips. I think his name's Sean
Jacob
Phillips'
Phillips?
son. What's his
Jacob.
first
Jacob.
name?
Jacob
Jacob.
Phillips?
Thank you. Sorry, Jacob Phillips. Yes, I got a sketch cover done
Nice.
at MCM from Jacob. So that's being pressed at the moment. So I'm looking forward to getting that one back.
Nice.
My thing is too, like, is just reading Fuzzy's comment about slabs that he's never owned one or contemplated one. Like, I'm obviously worried about 9.8s and stuff, and I think modern comics should be 9.8 or at least thereabouts. But like, if it comes like older stuff, like if I'm getting key issues from the 60s or 70s, I wouldn't care if it's a 4.0 or a 2.0. If it's something I want to have, I'm going to get it. I'm not going to clean and press it. I'll be happy to get any grade, to be honest.
I totally agree with that because I don't go for vintage stuff. I'm more of a modern collector.
Yeah.
And I aim for those 9.8s because I feel that's you want the closest you can to a 10. So 9.8 is a realistic goal. Most modern books you should get as a 9.8, especially if you've checked it. You know, as long as you've not got ticks and tears and stuff like that on it, you should be able to get the 9.8.
I'll tell a story. I was in the comic book shop the other day, and he was telling the guy Alan who owns it was telling about this. One of his regulars brought this comic. Oh, what was the movie? It escapes me. It's like a movie variant, but like a really rare kind of retailer incentive book, worth I don't know £1,000 or something, whatever. And it was pressed. He even came in holding it really weird and sending off to CGC. He was fully expecting 9.8, and I came back at 9.0. And they were both looking like, why? Why is it 9.0? It turns out there was a slice in one of the pages inside, but the guy hadn't even opened the book in fear of like damaging it himself. But obviously CGC said, well, the book's been cut, so sorry, it's a 9.0. But he was gutted. So there's also
because
when it comes to getting your stuff slabbed.
Well, that's the thing. You've got to be very careful when it. Because I found at the convention it was really strange. Like getting a signature series done at the convention, they give you, you know, the Sealy money bags, like the big.
Yeah.
You get. They got their own made up ones for signature series on. You have to take someone with you from CGC over to the artist. They witness the signature being done, or you get it handed to you by the creator.
Yeah.
They then take the book off you, put it in the seal bag, seal it up, and then you have to hand them all back in at the end of the day untouched so that they can register it. It's very strict rules around getting stuff, the yellow label. But blue labels are fine. Just sorry,
They're now. Are they doing the authentication themselves, or what's it called, the signature?
yes,
They do it in house, so it might be different.
Yes.
Maybe going forward.
So you've got the JSA and CGC authentication. So you can submit books that are pre-signed, and then they get, instead of the I'll show you on this one here, instead of just the yellow label you see at the top there where it's a different saying signature series, that will be black and it will say JSA CGC signatures. So it's a different division basically. But it's, yeah, you can get them in. So I sent a lot in. I sent 5 books in to be graded. So I'm hoping for 9.8s on those.
Nice. Great. That was good. Thanks a lot. Can't wait to see the next one. So before we move on to the next thing, which is our news and weather, we did have 4 covers sent in to us from people on the Discord and people who follow the Comic Airwaves Instagram channel for their favourite covers from May last month.
Cool.
So I'll just go through them quick. We've got Val. She's given Ice Cream Man issue 39.
That's
Onto
pretty
that
cool.
cover. That's pretty cool. Pretty intense, that.
It's nice.
Yeah. Buzzy. Wonder Woman.
Yellow.
Issue 9. Yellow cover. This is the Daniel Samper cover. He said, I had to choose the yellow cover in protest. yellow covers never fail. It is really cool. This was a cover I actually considered to pick for my one. But then it was a toss-up for me between 3 different covers, and obviously that one didn't make the cut. King Judge on Instagram, was it King Judge 187? He has submitted this. It's the Doom, was it issue 1? 1 in 25 ratio by Maria Wolf. And then he did say a very close runner-up would be Batman First Night Book 3 Cover A. But we don't have that one. This was his favourite one.
That one.
Yeah. And then we had one from Goz, Creature from the Black Lagoon Lives, issue 2.
Can't wait to read this.
Nice as well.
Yeah.
That's cool.
So those are the ones that we had sent in. Yeah, thanks a lot. So anyone who does want to get involved in the themes when we decide what they are, we'll let you know, and you can tell us what you pick, and we'll show it off as well. Okay, Phil, are you ready for the news?
Yes, as
Yeah?
ready as I will ever be, I
All
suppose.
one news.
It's been a light few weeks, so I've had to
Yeah.
go deeper.
Okay.
Um,
Oh, you're sharing
oh.
something. Sorry.
Oh,
Go
is
ahead.
there an intro?
No. Oh, wait, there is. Sorry,
Yes, there is.
Okay, here we
It's
go.
loud.
It's time for the news. Turn your stuff down. Here we go.
So, as I say, this is a rather light week, so I've had a deep dive into trying to find something to produce. Jeb Loeb returns to DC to write a 10-issue sequel to Batman: The Long Halloween, titled The Last Halloween. Of course, The Long Halloween is held in such high regard, with Loeb co-creating with the late great Tim Sale. Seen as a tribute of sorts, this looks to be the finale of that Long Halloween saga. There was Dark Victory, there was I forget the other one. There was 3 in total, so this will be the 4th. And all 10 covers are all new covers by Tim Sale from art that we've never seen from him before. And here's by Eduardo Riso and Klaus Janssen. So, like I say, at least we're getting Tim Sale covers within the series.
Nice.
What I know Kevin is very excited for, and so am I. Wolverine Revenge. Last year, industry legend Greg Capullo made his celebrated return to Marvel Comics, and now, after a host of incredible cover work, he's back to gracing the Marvel Universe with his iconic interior artwork. Capullo will team up with visionary writer Jonathan Hickman this August in an all-new prestige limited series, Wolverine Revenge. I'm very excited for this. It'll be a 5 issues of pure unadulterated Wolverine action, just in time for the iconic character's 50th anniversary. If that's not enough, Wolverine Revenge will also be available as a special, and Scott, you'll love this, Red Band edition, like the current Blood Hunt event series. Wolverine Red Band edition will be polybagged for the protection of innocent eyes and include exclusive pages and elevated violence. Greg Capullo all over. Some gaming news. In the past week, we've had PlayStation State of Play event and the Summer Game Fest, and they're, whilst underwhelming, there have been some kind of gaming announcements that kind of piqued my interest. Many more from Power Rangers Rita's Rewind, I think it's called. A beat 'em up brought to you by Hasbro and Eclipse Gaming, with no release date confirmed, but is now available to pre-order via Steam. I think it's PC only initially, but this could easily be the Nintendo Switch.
I must have this.
The summary says the team faces off against a robotic reincarnation of the Power Rangers' long-term nemesis. Robo Rita has conjured a portal to send herself back in time so she can finally vanquish the Power Rangers by forming an alliance with her younger self. I like beat 'em ups. I like simple games like this, but again, for me, it needs to come to the Switch.
If this comes to the Switch, we should all get it and stream it.
Yeah.
Is it multiplayer? I hope it is.
That little detail so far, but I would imagine it would be. Sony has announced a new Astrobot game simply called Astrobot. It is once again developed by Sony's team Asobi and launches for the PS5 on the 6th of September. A charming enough looking platformer, this is Astro's first starring role since 2020's PS5 launch, title launch, Astro's Playroom. In the past, Astro has been used as a showcase for Sony's hardware, with Playroom designed to show off the PS5 DualSense, just as 2018's Astrobot Rescue Mission was built for the PSVR. So Astro proved very popular and now sees his first typical platformer release, as I say, come 6th of September, and is now due for pre-order.
Nice.
Some TV news. Marvel Vision series greenlit at Disney+. Disney Plus is set to resurrect Vision in a new series set for 2026. Paul Bettany will reprise his role as the Marvel character who appeared in 3 Marvel films and WandaVision. some guy from Star Trek. I didn't. I was trying to find his name, but he's there, is serving as the showrunner on the new series. Details have not been revealed, but as previously reported, the Marvel, not here, somewhere else. This is not plagiarized one bit. This is my own writing. But as previously reported somewhere else, Marvel Vision series has been in development at Disney Plus since 2022. And we heard this series would center in the Vision trying to regain his memory and humanity. While the focus is on Vision, there is the possibility for Wanda Maximoff to reappear, which would make sense given how they interconnected the two characters in the MCU.
Yeah.
And that is the news. Over to the weather.
Thank you very much, Philip. Now over to your comic book weather to see what is hot and cold in your area. Coming up first is Silver Surfer issue 1 at $1,800. It's going up because Julia Garner has been cast as Shala Bal in the next Fantastic Four movie. Then we have The Brave and the Bold 57 at $525. So I got that number wrong. Going up because Anthony Corrigan has been cast as Metamorpho in the Superman Legacy. The Last Ronin issue 1 at $180. Paramount is adapting that into a bloody live-action movie. Wolverine 88 at $100. First Wolverine versus Deadpool fight. Then we have Hulk issue 1 from the 2008 run at $80, going up because Harrison Ford has been cast as General Ross in the Thunderbolts. Then we have Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees, issue 1 at $65, just because. And then Transformers 1 at $12, because it's a new run from Daniel Warren Johnson. And those are the books that are hot and cold in your area. There we go.
That Beneath the Trees is on my radar because I know Fuzzy and Pete and the Killer Comic Show guys, they rate that quite highly. So that's
Yeah.
something I want to check out.
Beneath the Trees Where Nobody Sees. Yeah, it's on my radar as well. When it comes out in a trade, I'll get that straight away, I think. And there we go. Right, now it's time for Kev and I to reveal our synopsi, and then straight away after that we'll be doing our giveaway. So I'm really hoping that out of the people who are watching tonight, whoever wins has voted and they will win it and they will be here to witness it live. But yeah, I'm happy to go on. So, Liam, who do you want to go first to read our synopsis?
Alright.
I feel like we should stick with the 1-2. So, and I am most interested in Kev's take on your family history as well.
Okay.
Do we save the best till last, or?
Whatever you want, but everyone in the chat, you'll get to vote on this as well, like who wins, along with Phil, Martin, and Liam.
You know what? Let's start with you, Scott.
You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will recap my things. My genre was horror. My character was dog. My theme was courage, and my motive was death. Death. All right, you ready? Death. Okay, so our story is set in the middle of nowhere. Two elderly people, a couple who have been in love forever, are blissfully unaware of the terrible supernatural horrors hidden within their home. And these horrors are always out to kill them and steal their life force. Enter their dog, a small, timid creature. A small, timid creature who is attuned to the supernatural entities out to murder his beloved masters. Dive into this horrific thriller as their nervous dog courageously fights off each entity to preserve his master's love. Pre-order issue 1 of Courage the Cowardly Dog now.
I like that.
That was good.
As soon as I saw those, I was like, I know what I'm doing. Courage the Cowardly Dog. Let's go. So there we go. That's mine. I hope you all enjoyed.
don't even know what to say.
Do we pass comments now, or wait till Kev does his? And
Lee?
We can. Well, if you got something to say it.
no, it was just I liked it. I was impressed.
Thank you very much.
I mean-
so are we going for a comic or are we going for an? Is this the novel? Because I feel like I'm invested.
This is the comic, issue 1 by
It's got
Oh,
a
Andrew
boil
Wells.
variant.
Sign me up for the foil variant then.
My only concern that might let Scott down is this isn't an original idea.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh no, he's been outed. Come on, so what's the series? What's it based on?
It's based on a Cartoon Network show called Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Oh,
That Kevin wins.
Yeah.
Even before he speaks,
I
Kevin
won't
wins.
read mine then.
Did only Lee and Kev know what I was talking about?
Yeah.
yeah.
I don't watch Cartoon Network apart from Ed and Eddie.
I assumed everybody got it.
Yeah.
Me too.
Outside Johnny Bravo and the Flintstones, no.
Yeah, fair enough. All right. Well, there we
We're
go. Yeah, I
older
ripped,
than
I
Martin
ripped off a TV show from Cartoon
Mm.
Network. Yeah.
But I still would like to see like a an actual horror comic book version of Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Yeah, that would be cool. That'd be
Yeah.
cool.
So,
Okay.
Kev, please go ahead.
Okay. All right. Long ago, in an ancient land known as Wales, a young hero called Scott is sent on a heroic quest by his grandfather in search of the holy golden pasty. A pasty so delightfully delicious that so delightfully delicious in flavour, many have died in search of the magical food. Scott will be joined by a band of brothers, Liam, Martin, and Phil, in his journey. But as the pasty draws near, jealousy and greed starts to grow in the party's ranks. Will Scott fulfill his grandfather's wish and bring back the holy golden pasty, or will betrayal in his party be his undoing? Find out in Scott, can you say anyone fancy a pasty?
Anyone fancy a pasty?
There we go.
Kev,
Done.
we've got a giant pasty cushion. It's my pride and joy.
I feel like
Can I just say where I come from, that's not a pasty.
What is it?
I think a pasty from where I live is very different from the pasty where you guys live.
Well, this is a Cornish pasty.
It's a Cornish
That's a-
pasty, yeah.
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 Do you ever have the pink pasties? No. Do you have that over there?
A pink pasty.
No, sir.
What?
That definitely sounds like an innuendo.
Just down
I mean,
Greg's to get
I'm pretty certain Scotland have them as well. So anyone can confirm this. But a pasty is like you can get like a potato and herb one, or you can get like a pork meat one, battered in the chip shop. It's like a round flat pasty, and you can get ones that are pink because they put like red food dye in it.
Wow.
Anyway, I don't want to deflect from Kevin's story, but I just thought that's not a pasty.
I think you need to bring one next time to show us.
Yeah.
I will actually get one, and I'll bring. I'm not gonna bring one. I wanna eat it before I get to
I'll take a
school,
picture of it before I eat it.
Yeah, before I eat it, I'll take a picture.
Wow.
Kev,
I
I don't
like that
think
a
you have
lot.
to worry
Yeah.
about your next comic book story because I want that.
I'll even
I've got
pose
half
for
the
the
artwork
cover.
done in that one picture.
It sounds
a
like it
He-Man.
could be the next script for a Monty Python movie,
Mhm.
doesn't it?
Could do like a homage, like that Star Wars poster, where he's like this
Yeah.
lightsaber. Great. So, guys, what do you think? Everyone in the chat as well. Who did you prefer?
Kevin. It's,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's unfortunately, plagiarism, as we've seen with the news, doesn't get you anywhere, Scott. So, yeah, Kevin.
Ah, damn.
I wish I hadn't outed you now.
Really?
I would never have known. Yeah.
Yeah, you might have got 2 votes.
If I didn't know, I would have struggled to choose. But
No
now that I
way.
know you've copied a TV series, it just takes you out of the running
Fair
straight
enough,
away.
mate. Fair enough.
The
I'm
worst
not
thing
even
is the
saying.
moment you said your prompts, you like courage, dog, heart,
Timid.
you're like,
Yeah.
I know what this is gonna be.
See, when those came up, I didn't even make that connection. And then
So what did it for you then?
when you started reading your synopsis,
Fair enough. Yep.
as soon as you said an elderly couple, I was like, oh, yeah. Okay.
Wait a goddamn minute.
Again, I'd like to stress that they were chose by a wheel.
Oh my god. So yeah, Fuzzy has said the connecting cover is a sausage roll for that book. Just one massive long, like 5-issue sausage roll. And Ghost has said, as a watcher of Cartoon Network, Courage the Cowardly Dog wins it for me. Ideally in the style of Hanna-Barbera DC Comics.
Yes.
It'd be so good.
It would be genuinely
That would be
good.
amazing. That would be amazing. Okay, yeah, Phil, you win, mate. Not Phil. Kev, you win, mate.
I do win anyway.
Yeah, Phil wins anyway. Phil wins anyway. Kev, you win. Well done. Thank you for playing Ready Steady Book. If anyone is ever interested in playing this game, do let us know because we like it a lot, and yeah, we'll like to get more people involved in this. Kev, do you want to stick around for the rest of the show?
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah. What? Yep. In for a penny, innit?
Yeah.
So, Phil, are you ready for the giveaway?
Yes, I was actually really ready because I showed it
Really
before
ready.
you guys done the game. So yeah.
Just to reiterate, someone will be winning 10 volumes, the entire run of Batman New 52 from Scott Snyder. Yeah, just because I
Same
like
for
you,
below.
I want to give you something, and there we go.
Okay. So did I verify we have Wayne 1706, Chris Bell Comics, Fuzzy Dunlop 1, Comics versus the World, Rob's Reddit, Polar Reviews, The Bat Stash, Sausage Troll. We could use them tonight. Graphic Journeyman, Kova Comics. Wait, I did not ask for this. Fafesley,
Yeah.
and YK2K Illustrations. There are 2 other entries technically in the comments who tagged 2 people, but they
Yeah.
didn't share it on the
You
story.
didn't share
And
it,
that was
fine.
the rules,
Them's the rules.
and I'm a sucker for the rules.
Yeah, of
So
course.
I will shuffle 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, just because. So good luck, everybody.
Good luck. Oh. It's
Wayne 1706.
Wayne. I know
I think he
Wayne.
appears in the chat quite often as Wayne Deacon on other shows. So yeah, we will get those books off to you. Well done, Wayne.
There we go. We'll get in touch. Thank you very much. You've taken 10
Congratulations.
books off my hand. Happy days. Happy days. Amazing. Cool. Yeah, we just like giving. Oh, he's here.
Hey,
There he is. Cool. Thanks, guys.
Hey.
No worries, Wayne. They're all yours, mate. Yeah, I'll get in touch with you later on, and I'll get them sent out in the week. There we go.
Awesome.
Okay, the final thing of the show now. We are going to play fill in the blanks. We're going to play a little game. Kev, you're welcome to play as well. And if you want, get your pens and papers ready. Because I'm not ready. Okay. Here we go. So fill in the blanks for anyone who's not been here before. This is a game where, that's what it says in the tin, you just fill in the blanks. I will be showing you a movie quote from a superhero film, and you just have to tell me the word that's missing from that quote, and you'll also get, so you'll get a point if you guess the word, you'll get a point if you guess the character that said it, and you'll get a point if you can guess the film it was in. Is that clear? All good?
Remember
everyone in
last
the
time we
chat?
played this, we did know who gets to go. Like we didn't have like a buzzer type of thing.
Oh shit, yeah.
So should we just put our hand up, or like,
do you wanna
or
write
just
it
do it
down?
for fun, you know?
Just write
Do
it
we have-
down. Yeah, write it down and be honest about it.
I'm gonna have to write on my phone.
Fine, okay. Fine. Yeah, that's what we'll do. You'll write it down and you'll be honest about it. So no change in your answers. Okay, Phil? Got it? Cool. Okay. First one. Because some men aren't looking for anything logical. like blank. They can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn. So, what word is missing? Who said it? And what's the film called? Let me know when you're ready. Everyone in the chat, yeah, please do not look at the chat, guys. Okay, please. Full screen if you can. Yeah, everyone good? So go into thinking. Ooh. Phil and Martin are.
I'm struggling with the word,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm struggling too.
but I've got one. I'll go with it. I'm ready.
Okay, all right. Martin?
I know who, I know the actor, I know the film.
I've got the film. I think I've got the character who says it.
Yeah,
I
Okay.
haven't figured the blank yet.
okay. So,
Yeah.
has anyone got any words to guess? Okay, go
I've
on,
got a
Phil.
word to guess. Yeah.
Go on, what word have you got, Phil?
Money.
Okay. Kev, what word have you got?
Gold.
Gold. All right. Martin, Lee, anything?
Nope.
Okay.
I've gone
All right.
money as well. I do have it written down if
Okay.
don't believe me.
What character did you say? Phil?
Alfred.
Alfred? Everyone else agreeing?
Alfred, yeah.
Yeah.
I'll put my phone
Uh,
here like that, so you can see I'm not retyping anything.
Okay, good. Yeah, we'll do it like that for now. So there it is. So Alfred did that. Because some men aren't looking for anything logical like money,
Ah.
It was
they
money.
can't be bought, bullied, reasoned, or negotiated with. Some men just want to watch the world burn. From Alfred, and the film was
The Dark
The Dark
Knight.
Knight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. So, what do we have? So, Phil, out of 3, how many points do you have?
Well, I got all 3 answers at 3 points. Yeah.
3. Yeah, okay. Martin,
2.
2. Liam,
3.
3. Kev.
And I even crossed out money. I second guessed myself.
So is that 2 for you? Yeah, 2 for you, yeah. Highland G got it. Money, Dark Knight, Alfred. Well done,
Fair
mate.
play. Fair
Well done.
play.
Right. That is a difficult one. But we'll go next. Genius, billionaire, blank, philanthropist. What's the word? Who says it? And in what film? Everyone in the chat, get in. Tell me what you got.
Oh, was it? Wait, it was.
Just like hearing the little mutterings of Liam.
I think maybe was it? I think I've got all the answers.
Everyone good? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. What word have we gone for?
Playboy.
Playboy.
Hey, boy, yeah.
Playboy.
Okay, cool. Who said it?
Tony Stark.
Tony Stark. Okay.
Tony Stark.
It was Tony Stark. Genius, billionaire, playboy, philanthropist. And in what film did he say it?
Avengers.
Avengers.
It's the one I struggled with, but I went with Avengers.
You are correct. You are correct. It is the Avengers. So Fuzzy and Highland G both said Playboy, Tony Stark, Iron Man. So not quite right there, boys. But yeah, there we go. So 3 for everyone there, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Cool. So scores on the doors so far. We've got Phil and Liam with 6, and Martin and Kev with 5. Okay. Again, I never think
All to play for.
far enough to do a tiebreaker, but whatever. Next, tell me something, my friend. You ever danced with the blank in the pale moonlight? What's the word? Who said it? What's the film?
I've gone
I've got it.
Right.
on this one.
Got it? Got it?
I've got it all.
Oh, nice. Okay.
I've completely gone blank.
Do you
on
want the
this
actor as well for extra points?
No, no weird flexing.
I've went with something.
one. I'm going to get a 0 on this. I can't place the quote. I recognise it, but I can't place it.
Oh no. Okay.
This is one of those moments where me and Martin benefit from being a bit older, maybe.
Yes.
Just like you
Oh,
guys
no,
benefit
it's-
with Cartoon
yeah.
Network cartoons, we benefit from this.
Okay, are we all ready? So,
Mhm.
Martin, what word have you got?
Devil.
Devil. Phil, you
Yeah,
the same?
Devil,
Yeah.
the same.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm the
Okay.
same.
Who said it?
Joker.
The Joker.
Joker. It was the Joker. Tell me something, my friend. You ever danced with the devil in the pale moonlight? Yeah, it was the Joker. What's the film?
Batman.
Batman. There we go. So is that Phil and Martin 3 points?
Yep.
Yeah. Kev,
I got one for
I
Devil.
got it as well. Yeah,
3 points for you. Yeah.
3 points.
I got one for Devil.
Do do do.
And just like that, Liam throws it away.
Yeah.
Phil.
Couldn't place it. I knew I recognised it. As soon as he showed the picture, I was like,
So far, Liam's got 7 points. Kev and Martin are now drawed with 8, and Phil's in the lead with 9. Fuzzy and Highland G both got it right there. Devil, Joker, Batman. Sweet. Well done. Okay, 2 more, I believe.
Ooh.
I've been at the blank of men, just following orders, never again.
Jesus. No, it wasn't Jesus. I'm just saying.
I've been at the Jesus of men. This is a tough one, and I apologize. This was a nasty one.
I think I've got the word, but again, I'm struggling.
Yeah, this one's a tough one.
I can't even remember what it was, and I did it half an hour before we started the show.
I think I got it.
I'm just
Okay.
taking a punt.
Taking a punt, okay. All right.
Yeah, same.
Everyone got a word, yeah? Liam, what word have you gone for?
I've gone for Mercy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mercy of Men.
Oh, I went for
Everyone else?
Behest.
Okay, all right. Martin?
I have nothing. I could
Nothing.
blank.
Okay. Film, guesses? Oh, not film, sorry. Character. Who said this, sorry?
I went for Captain America, but I don't think it's right.
Okay. Anyone else got a
Black
guess?
Widow.
I went
Black Widow.
Magneto.
Okay, all right.
Kev's gonna take my
well,
crown.
It was Magneto.
Ah, I got the wrong film.
I've been at the mercy of men, just following orders, never again.
Of course
It was Magneto, and the film was X-Men First Class.
Second guess. I was going to go First Class as well, and I
Oh,
scribbled it
no.
out again at the
No.
bottom.
So, where's it gone? So Val nailed it. Highland G nailed it. Fuzzy a little bit off. He said Days of Future Past instead of First Class, but he was pretty much there. So Phil, how many points did you get there?
0.
0. Okay, Martin.
0.
0. Liam.
1.
1. Kev.
2.
2. Okay.
Oh, takes the lead.
So at the moment, it's now 8 points to Martin and Liam, 9 points to Phil, 10 points to Kev.
Nice.
I think this is the final one. There is a right and wrong in the blank, and the distinction is not that hard to make. Word, character, film.
I'm literally taking a punt at this.
Yeah, so
Same.
yeah. Okay, punt taken.
Punt taken. Everyone else ready?
Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Hold on. Okay.
But okay. Phil, you good?
Hang on.
Yeah.
Oh, Martin, yeah.
I'm good. Good. I'm
Okay,
good.
cool. So what word have we gone for? Liam,
I've gone for Bible.
Bible. Okay, Kev,
I went for world.
world.
I went for world too.
Okay.
World for me, yeah.
Okay, right. What character do you think it is?
Cat.
I went
Cap.
Captain America.
Same here.
I want Superman.
Superman. Okay. So
Ah,
Oh, I didn't get the movie.
there is a right and a wrong in the universe,
oh.
and the distinction is not that hard to make. Superman from Superman.
I went
What did you get?
first Avenger. Cap first Avenger.
Okay. So
World.
okay. All right. So no points for Martin.
Is it
Phil?
zeros all around? And apart
Yeah.
from
No, Phil
Well,
got one, didn't he?
I got one. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
Superman, but I done it was the Henry Cavill. I couldn't remember the movie for Superman, but not. I meant the Henry Cavill one. Feeling.
Oh,
Can't remember what
so
it's called.
so no points to anyone.
Well, I got
You still
the
got
movie.
one.
Phil
The
got
character.
one for character.
The
Oh
character.
yeah, sorry.
Everyone else got 0.
So, oh my god, we've done it again. We've drawed. We've drewed.
Kevin
Right.
wins. He's a
Yeah,
guest. He
we'll give
gets-
Kev the
Yeah.
honorary win, and there we go. That's it. Thank you very much.
Do I get anything?
You get your 100th shout out for the show.
We'll buy Kev's book.
Buy his
Buy
book.
it.
Buy
He
all
does
of his
commissions.
books.
He is talented. He is good. Give him money. Support.
And
So,
if you're going on a stag, do you want some
drew
t-shirts made
this.
up? You know.
yeah.
Yeah.
He drew this.
Yeah.
He wrote this, and he drew this. And he's a really nice guy, and he's handsome, and he's a good boy.
I think somebody said earlier on the comments, maybe Fuzzy said about your beard. I think he said, "Nah, that's a beard." When as soon as you appeared in the show,
yeah,
so
yeah.
I was a wee bit jealous.
There we go. Boys, that's it. That's the show. We're done. And you know, like every time we finish the show and we say like, "Oh, we should get an outro."
We still haven't got an out.
No, I made one.
You made one.
Yeah. I just didn't put it on.
just use
We'll
the
do
you
it next-
slap one.
Yeah.
Next time to see the creation, yeah.
What we'll do, we'll just play the intro as our rolling out credits.
Play it
That'll do.
backwards.
Play it backwards, but yeah. Thank you everyone for watching the show. We've had an absolutely fantastic time. Thank you, Kevin, for joining in
Thank you
and
for having me.
nailing it on Ready Steady Book, and buy his stuff and pay him stuff for things that you want. And yeah, we've had a great time, and we will be back.
You're wrong.
And we'll be back. We'll be back at next month for another show, and we'll be doing Omnifuzz. And if I get my finger out, I'll be doing Room 616 as well. But that's it. Bye.